All right, so we decided to push ahead with doing the water meth injection before taking delivery on phase one. The IATs are too high. It drives fine, makes power, but it's like 165 intake without the intercooler, so way too high even at 5 pounds of boost. So I either need to redo the intercooler or I need to finish the water methanol. I've been able to convince the owner to do the water methanol because I'm really excited to experiment with some stuff with that. But in the meantime, before we move ahead with that, I wanted to fix the steering wheel. My man had his wheel cocked like 45 degrees to the left, and it was just getting on my nerves. So I broke out the old string alignment, and basically I'm doing parallel to the car, front and back, and I'm doing and then that centers the string against the vehicle using the side skirts. Once I have the string centered on the vehicle, it's enough that you can then measure 2 points on the tire front to back, and that'll give you a basic representation of the toe. So I mean, what you're really looking for is, like, if you've got 70 millimeters from string to wheel, you're looking to try to get somewhere around like 68 on the back and 70 on the front. That gives you just a slight amount of toe in, which is probably close to factory. It's not perfect. I wouldn't recommend doing it if you plan on driving it extended time. This is just to get the wheel straight, so I'm not driving with the thing sideways. So I'm gonna finish up the alignment, and then we've got a few other small, like, housekeeping things that we're gonna do to the car. The wheel speed sensor is bad, so or the transmission output shaft speed sensor, so we're gonna replace that and clean up a few check engine lights, and then there's an airbag light that I'm gonna address, but we're getting there. So yeah, finish string alignment and post-port. All right, so this is kind of how the wheel was, driving straight, and then using the string alignment, I was able to get it so about there. So, like, not perfect, obviously, pretty close, but it's enough that it corrects a lot of the angle. And then, as you can see, we've got TPMS, airbag, check engine light, and steering. 2 of those we're gonna fix with the wheel speed output sensor, or whatever it is, the output shaft speed sensor. And then the airbag, that's gonna be my project next weekend, or sorry, next week. I'm gonna figure out what that is. I think I'm gonna be able to fix it with a resistor, so we'll see next time.